Look, Ma, it's raining cats and dogs. Somebody get the Haitians quick. We need them to get rid of these cats and dogs. Get your forks, get your knives, and get your plates. Haitian brothers, do your work. What it do? This is your man Bishop of Bishop's Own TV. And man, we got to get into this. We got to get into this craziness. You know, I knew once Trump said that bullshit that it was going to go viral. And I knew once Trump made that statement that this thing was going to blow up and go viral. What I did not suspect, which I blame myself because I should have suspected this, that so many black folks would believe what Trump said, which is that Haitians, specifically in Springfield, Ohio, are out here eating cats and dogs, more specifically cats. So I'm just going to dive right into the misinformation, dispel some of these rumors, do my part in dispelling these rumors, because if I must say Americans in general, not all Americans, but there's a significant amount of American people who are just stupid. They're just idiotic and quick to believe anything on the internet without questioning anything. This is a very sheepish country, society. Question anything on the internet? Nah, I'd rather believe the entertaining lie. So let's go into fact checking. Now, I took this information from DW.com. I will provide the link in the description below so you can check this out yourself. I don't want to just give you this information and then not provide proof to these claims. So on DW, we have this image that shows a black man holding the body of some kind of bird. We don't know if this brother is Haitian, African American, if he's continental African. We don't know. You know, I'm pretty sure if you ask Tariq Nasheed, he's probably going to look at his hairline and says, at best, he's a continental African or a Haitian, because, you know, he'll say, well, Haitians are overwhelmingly of African descent. They don't have as much European admixture to create such a fine line of hairline like mine, like FBA hairline. So he's probably going to say this dude is clearly not FBA because of his hairline, and probably because of the way he's dressed. I'm not saying this, but either or, we don't know for sure if he's Haitian. We don't know that for sure. But DW says, let's see. The claim that the photo shows a Haitian migrant in Springfield is false. There's no evidence that migrants in Ohio have stolen pets or geese to eat them. A reverse image search leads to a month-old Reddit post claiming the image was taken in Columbus, Ohio. That's right, you heard it. This was taken in Columbus, Ohio, which is Ohio's state capital, 45 miles east of Springfield. Now, you might still be saying, well, Columbus, Springfield, it don't matter. I don't see a head on that body. And I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But the guy who actually captured the picture clarified what was going on in this picture. And he said that there's no evidence of wrongdoing on this guy's behalf. So, you know, I don't know what's going on in that picture. You know, we just see a man holding the geese. Like, that's not a crime. That's not a crime to hold a geese. Maybe that geese or that goose, maybe that goose is dead. Maybe that goose is dead and he just saw him and he wanted to just place him somewhere. We don't know what he's doing. But that's not a crime to hold geese. And the man who took the picture, even he stated there was no wrongdoing. So that's false. Then there's a case of a woman eating the head of a cat in Ohio. There's that claim, and there's video footage of police arresting a woman, a black woman, who was accused of eating a cat's head. Now that is true. But what is false is that this woman is supposedly Haitian. She's not Haitian. She's a Black American. And it's not in Springfield. It's in Canton, Ohio, which is 160 miles east of Springfield. She's an American citizen. That's what she is. Her name is Alexis Farrell. That's not a Haitian name. That's not a Francophone last name. That's an American name. She's a FBA. She's a foundational Black American nut. That's what she is. She probably was on some shit. Maybe on some water. You know what I mean? Maybe she was on that wet, spazzed out, and just ate the cat's head. That happens every now and then, you know? People get butt naked on that angel dust. We don't call them Haitians now, do we? Regardless, it's false. It's not in Springfield, Ohio, and she's not Haitian. She is foundational Black American. Clearly, Black Americans eat cats and dogs with hot sauce and chitlins on the side. I mean, if she's eating it, this one person is eating it, I guess we all eat cats and dogs. So those two claims have been debunked. You can look this information up yourself. I encourage everybody to look this information up themselves. What was even more profound is a YouTuber that goes by the name of Tyler Oliveria. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. But he went directly to Springfield, Ohio to ask these hard-hitting questions. And what he found out was that Haitians, they're not eating cats. A lot of the people that's making these complaints, I'm gonna be frank with you, these are uneducated, poor white trash pieces of shit. They're a piece of shit white trash. These poor white trash, these stinking, moist dog smelling white trash are renters. They don't own these houses. These are meth head, Mountain Dew guzzling, shitty teeth having, inbred white people, poor white people. And if you know anything about Americans' history between people of color and poor white people are usually the most hostile and violent group of people when they feel as though, specifically Black people, but when they feel as though Black people are on their comeuppance. Case in point, when you look at the history of America, a lot of the violence that Black people suffered, specifically in the South, directly after the Reconstruction era, were caused by poor white people. Poor white people felt intimidated. They felt threatened. And when they feel threatened and intimidated by Black people, people that they feel are inferior, when these poor white trash feel threatened, especially when they're in a state of despair, instead of building bridges with these Black people, they usually are the ones that are hostile to these Black people. And you are seeing the same type of attitudes in 2024 against Haitian people in this shitty ass town of Springfield, Ohio. In Springfield, Ohio, I'm sorry, don't come at me, but your town looks shitty as fuck. It just is what it is. I'm from a small city. It's a little bigger than Springfield, Ohio, but it's in East Texas. So I'm fully aware of shitty backwood hick town type of cities, right? Springfield, Ohio makes Longview look like goddamn Beverly Hills. I wouldn't want to be in any place where I see a bunch of cats. And let's speak about that. There's so much emphasis on these cats. Why is there so much emphasis on cats? Well, when you see that many cats in the neighborhood, that's usually a sign of neglect, abandonment, and poverty. Because you don't see lots of stray cats in predominantly Black communities. You see some stray dogs, but hey, I guess Black folks just in general eat cats and shit, right? But you don't see a lot of stray cats in predominantly Black communities. But for some reason, you see a lot of stray cats in these poor white podunk neighborhoods throughout America. And this is no exception. I mean, look at the people he's interviewing. I mean, these people, man, dental plan. Do they even know what that means? There's not a dentist that they clearly are in favor of, in that, like, I'm wondering, does Springfield even have a dentist office? I mean, because this shit is horrible. Look, I mean, it's horrific. These people are a waste of white skin. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know that's probably like, oh, come on, Bishop, you can't say that. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Look at these people. These people are meth heads. They're fentanyl breathers. They're the worst of the worst. Low class white people. And I'm not saying poor white people in general are bad people, but these people that they showed in Springfield, Ohio, in this shitty ass Ohio town, are clearly degenerate white pieces of shit. And I'm supposed to believe them. Black people who believe these inbred cluckers should be ashamed of themselves. You should be ashamed of yourself that you believe these low-educated, stinking, shit-faced, Mountain Dew, throat guzzler, inbred people. You should be ashamed of yourself if you believe this bullshit, because people keep saying that there are reports. People are reporting that no. Show me the reports. Show me the videos. Show me the footage of these Haitian people in Springfield, Ohio, eating cats. There has not been any video that these people produce that can show you footage of Haitians eating animals. Now, if you watch that Tyler series, when he goes to Springfield, Ohio, I think there's a couple of things that are true with the Haitian immigration in Springfield, Ohio. Number one, it's probably true that there's a lot of bad Haitian drivers in the city. That's probably true. I mean, I don't think that's false. I don't know what's the situation going on with the DMVs and whatnot, but I mean, that could be a reality. Also, resources are spread thin because of the influx of immigration or immigrants into Springfield, Ohio. And so you have a very piss poor city in Springfield, Ohio, or with a large poverty. I mean, they have a bigger poverty rate than my hometown of Longview, East Texas. So you have this big poverty population in Springfield, Ohio, who rightfully so are looking for resources to aid in their poverty. Now you have to address these Haitian immigrants. So resources are going to be stretched thin. That is an issue. But saying that these people are eating cats and dogs and cutting yards with machetes and shit, like, come on. It's 2024. You got video footage now. Prove it. If you can't prove it with video footage, then shut the fuck up. It's that simple. Go back to guzzling your Mountain Dew and shut your asses up. All right? With that said, let me know what you think, because I know a lot of you Negroes, unfortunately, because y'all are just as ignorant, you believe these inbred motherfuckers, and you believe that Haitians are eating cats. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And until next time, holla.